And you may ask yourselves, where am I? I am in a hacienda that I am building at the Titan in our new spawn. The reason I thought you might like to join me is that when I logged on, right in front of me where I'd logged off was a FedEx delivery. Always fun. I'm going to put my cursor back on, then we can have a look. Ooh, oh, look at that. And it's in a heart shape. Dog, that's gorgeous. Thank you very much indeed. You know how much I like lily pads. And indeed, I do need one on this area, and I shall take these with me to my other houses and use them with a lot of joy. So many thanks. So guys, where exactly am I? I've just told you that I am. Let's go up here and I will show you where I'm building. Now, how do we like that view? That's the Titan. Doesn't it look spectacular at night? You can see everything that's going on there and it looks fantastic. I am up on a hill. I have a magnificent view over the dark lands and I'm building out of clay and spruce wood. I am taking advantage of the Titan by putting flower pots made out of iron with bushes on top, or as Corrales would call them, bouches. The entrance is here. Isn't that a view? It's made of oak to fit in very well with the savannah colours, but I chose not to make the house fit in, but to make it stand out. I have the most wonderful natural cave under here. I've just added a few steps, and in the distance we can see a creeper. Am I within range? Can't see if I'm overshooting or undershooting. I think I'm just nowhere near him. Okay, let's leave him for the time being, but bear him in mind for later. So I'm right up on a hill. I asked Dorg if I could have some space in the savannah to build, and he said I could build anywhere. And so I chose this hill. God, it's mob heaven down there. Why is it that everywhere Dorg builds we end up with mob heaven? I think it's because he covers so much ground with his builds that these surrounding builds, I don't know, maybe I just can't hit things today, are just awful. There's some hideous, at least in this environment, hideous spruce trees down here, which I'm using as a sort of mini farm. And I have noticed, look at the squid, it looks fantastic, the squid farm over there. Looking derpy and gorgeous at night. There's red sand over there, which I think is the red colour. There's a huge cane farm that Ricky's built. There is a rabbit farm down below, but you can't see the rabbits at this distance. And some wonderful jungle trees here that Dorg's grown, which I think look magnificent. I hope he's going to leave them. And over there we have an open lava pit, which adds its own unique point. You can see here is the outside of my hacienda, coming along nicely, as they say. I haven't finished the roof yet. Can't resist the dark glass, of course, black glass. I blame XB Crafted. He got me into black glass. And I've tried other colours, and you've noticed in my house at Spawn, I use white glass on the inside, but I do like the dark glass. As usual, my house is face east-west, and as usual, I have a wonderful, wonderful view east towards the setting sun. And this savannah is huge. I have been over this hill in front of me, and the one after that, and I tell you, it's savannah until we reach the ocean. It's absolutely massive. There's also a massive desert there as well. But the savannah, I think, is really, really beautiful. And you can see the back of the house here, where we have the beginnings of a little flower bed, which I haven't yet filled. I've left the oak, oops, I'm stuck there. I've got 2 oak trees up here and some naturally grown acacia trees which I have left in place. So I think they look rather good. I like this one here, it's very, very nice indeed. So I have a terrace, and coming around here you can see that I'm following the natural line of the hills. There are a lot of people who build by completely flattening a hilltop and then putting a build on it, whereas I tend to go with the flow, as they say, when it comes, and this is where I end up with these really nice little bits like this little pathway downwards. And up here again we have it. I thought I might go down to the Titan and you can have a good look at it from that angle. Now there are creepers round here. I need to be careful that I don't encourage creepers to follow me onto Dorg's Titan. I don't think he'd ever forgive me. I'm thinking of moving the bunny farm to this side of that tree. It's just a little bit in my way for the path across there. That's a view up there to my new Hacienda. And here we go again. I get this all the time. The other thing is I live near a very... Oh, wow, we're right back here. I live near a very busy road, by the way, guys, and I'm recording this on a Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock. Everyone is starting to slope off early and go home. So there may be a little bit of traffic noise. Isn't this nice with the jungle trees? Oh, I like this bit, Dorg. I like this bit. This is such a splendid build. Gosh, look at all the iron there. It says something. What does it say? Let me go and see if I can get a perspective on that. I'm not going to the build ahead. That's the MJ pit, and it is lovely. One? I don't know. Somebody's growling. So, this is our little area, and that is Dorg's mine over there. That's what I was looking for. I was looking to see where his mine went, because I'm running out of materials as always, and I need to go mining. And I was just wondering whether to continue the mine down here or make my own. I think it's far enough away from me that if I mine under my house, I'm not going to go into Dorg's mine. Keep it steady, I think. So let's go in. Yes, guys, I have found the button. Oh gosh, whether I can use it is a different issue, of course. And one thing I always find amusing is Dorg's wonderful signs. Ink sacks, fresh farm eggs, fresh cut poppies, limited edition horse feathers, wonderful stuff. Absolutely great. And he's only got 1 sheep. He managed to I know, it's a lonely life sheep, isn't it? And he hit your baby brother, didn't he? I know, and there's only 1 of you. So, anyone, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I'm not going to stay here with you all day. I know you're lonely, but if I find a sheep, I'll bring him to you. Yes, I know, shocking. They're like that in real life as well. All these wonderful, wonderful signs. Let's go up here, and we can have a look at my hacienda from up here. There we are. Looking okay so far, I think. It needs a little bit, it needs the roof finishing as a starting point. That would help. It's always a good point with a house. But it's beginning to look, I think, quite good in the landscape. Needs a bit more work. But that's not bad as a starting point. It's quite good looking at things from a long perspective. You can see what needs doing and what doesn't. Yep, I quite like that. Okay. Back to it. I have to remember I've just come onto the server after a few days break. I don't know about you guys, but I always have to remember what on earth was my next task to do, what I was thinking about. God, I love steel doors. There's an odd chest here, and nothing ever seems to be in it. I don't know what's supposed to happen to it. That's a very, very well-known trap. Now, if anybody wants to find the way to my place, look for the jungle trees, which, as I said, I love. On the right is a sugarcane farm built by Ricky, a Shantin's Hacienda with a jungle tree in the middle. I think I might think about that path. I might move it just to the left to go between the jungle trees now. I think that would look good. And I hope we're keeping the jungle trees. And then I think I'm going to move this bunny enclosure, because if I put it on this side it won't block the route. Though Dog said he could ender pearl from my hacienda to the Titan, and I don't doubt him. So this is, I'll go around the other side because you can see it better from there. It's less built on the other side, in that I haven't even taken the roof line round there yet. But it's such a gorgeous area. I love Hacienda. I love the sort of yellowy feel, you know, about it, the sort of burnt grass. There you can see how much needs doing up there. We need far more spruce, and we need to finish that roof line from this angle. But it's still a good start, I think. So I think that what I'm going to do is to get myself into a safe place where I can log off and finish this video, which is a little quick update. And then I'm going to come back and work on the roof of the hacienda. But to do that, we have to harvest wood. It's funny, I had all these natural little gaps, and I've just stuck things in as I went up. They're really very, very nice. I haven't yet done the floor. I absolutely love this sort of green, this mossy green with the yellow walls and the dark roof and the red doors. I think it looks rather splendid, but there's no doubt in my mind that a grass floor is not ideal. The steps here were a natural formation, and I decided that they look rather good for chests. My bed is, of course, up here, facing west, so that I can watch the sunset. We will have our little signature bills that we like doing. I'm just trying to decide whether to extend here or not. I think probably not. I like the way that the house fits into the surroundings at the moment. And I think that if I extend it too far, it's going to be obtrusive. I also like the fact that I do have a backyard that has this amazing view. So guys, on that note, I shall say goodbye. I'm going to pan round so that you can see me waving at you from my back garden, and I will come and do another update when I've got a little bit further with my house. Bye guys!